Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be showing you my little collection of lip glosses and doing a quick comparison. This is definitely a more of a little collection in comparison to the lip oils, and then I've also got the lip balms, the tinted balms to go as well. So I've definitely got these glosses. I think I've got just 6 of them today. So we're going to zoom in, and not a word about these bangs. They just will not behave. So we're going from the most clear or the least colour payoff to the most to avoid staining, because I'm hoping to do the balms afterwards, but we will see how we go. So the first gloss I've got is an Etude House one. This is the Soft Drink Tint, and this is in the shade, I don't know, I think it was maybe Vanilla, BL601. But this one has a little bit of glitter throughout, but it's obviously a clear gloss. I think that this one does give a little bit of a pink tint, but it's very, very, very slight. Now this gloss is super old. I would say like, well, I'm going to give it a good like 4 to 6 years, because I'm trying to think about how many houses I've had this in. It's been quite a few. But it still tastes, smells, feels exactly the same, so I know I'm not going to get rid of it just because it should be expired. It expired in 2021, I think, so I'm going to ignore that. It has a really beautiful vanilla taste. I really dislike the applicator. It's very cute because it's in a little soft drink bottle, but because it's in a soft drink bottle, the applicator, you need to be holding it with your fingertips, and it is a little bit scratchy. However, it was incredibly cheap. It is very cute, and this has been my favorite like topper for ages because it has a tiny amount of pink, and it has a tiny amount of glitter, but it's like minuscule. It just makes my lips look really healthy, but I usually use it as a topper rather than its own thing, and it tastes really nice as well. Looks very cute, but it's definitely not the highest quality. The next one I have is by Fenty Beauty. This is the Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer, and I had mine in the shade Fussy, which is a little bit of a light pink colour. This was the gloss that got me back into glosses. So I've had this one for a few years as well, and I absolutely adore it. Has a little bit of a better applicator. It's quite easy to hold on to, which is nice. The applicator is so fluffy and velvety, it feels beautiful on the lips. The shade for me is a little bit more glittery, so it's like my own lips but shiny and with a little bit of glitter, and I just think that it looks so cute. I get a huge amount of wear out of this one, to the point also where like the top, the gold has started to come off the top. Although to be fair, it does really flake quite easily, so I feel like the top portion of this component is not that high quality because it just looks super beat up after like a few wears. But I've had it for a few years now and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. It smells and tastes quite sweet as well. It's almost like a fruity kind of taste, and I absolutely love it. I think that it looks beautiful on its own, and I also use this as a topper as well. So this is a gorgeous gloss. It has a little bit of that sticky texture, but not too bad. However, for glosses, obviously because I've got a lot of hair, I just have to make sure it's not super windy, because otherwise I will get gloss everywhere. But I absolutely love the Fenty Beauty one. Next we have one of my newer ones, which is a DIOR one. I got a bunch of DIOR lip products while my partner was in America because they are substantially cheaper than they were in New Zealand, and you can actually get them, whereas DIOR products are pretty much sold out in New Zealand. Maybe back in stock now, but it's been so hard to get anything. So this is the lip volumizer, no, DIOR Addict Lip Maximizer, and I got mine in the shade at 063. Just because it was different, I kind of looked at the other shades and I was like, they all look very similar to the colours I already have, and because I don't wear glosses all that much, I did want something a little different. So this is a bit more of a cool tone pink. And I actually really like it. The first time I put it on, I was like, oh no, I hate this. Oh no, I spent a lot of money on something that I hate. But actually, the more that I wore it, the more that I actually liked it. It was just weird seeing my lips a lighter color because they are fairly pigmented. But it works beautifully on top of other ones. I don't know if you'll be able to see that though, but sometimes when I have a little bit too much gloss in some sections, it'll make those little like strings between my lips, which is disgusting. But in general, it applies beautifully and it wears fairly well. The applicator feels fuzzy, velvety and beautiful on the lips too, which I really appreciate. And I think that it looks really nice. It is not too sticky either. which is nice because there are definitely a few stickies. But I really like the way that this one looks. I probably would not buy more DIOR lip products unless they were really cheap or given to me, just because I feel like these are very expensive, and like I think that the Fenty is at least the same value, and I'm pretty sure it's cheaper. But I do adore this one. It definitely filled that gap for a lighter gloss for me. The next one also came from America because we could not get this in New Zealand for so long. This is a Sephora gloss. This is the Outrageous Plump. Yeah, Outrageous Plump, and the shade is 07. And this one went viral on TikTok because it was like the bunny tongue color or something like that. I don't know. I saw it and I was like, that would be a beautiful color. Like on the off chance, didn't realize it was viral, and then struggled to find it, realized it was viral. So I got it from America the previous time that my partner went over. So I've had this for about a year now, I think. And I am so glad that I picked this up because this is one of my favorite glosses. It is the most gorgeous color. It's definitely a little bit more of a like orangey pink, but I think that it looks stunning on. I'm not sure about the whole like bunny lips. I think I might have to neutralize my own lip color a little bit more if I wanted to get that sort of effect, but it is very beautiful. It is a little bit more sticky than the other glosses that I've mentioned already, and a little bit more finicky to apply because it is a little bit more colored than the other ones. It's got a little bit more pigmentation to it. I just have to be careful where I apply it. I usually put a lip liner on. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner, as does most people, but I absolutely adore it. I think that if you can get this one, it is so lovely. I actually want to get a few more colors just to kind of like beef up the lip gloss collection, so I have a few more options because they're really cheap and it's really good. It lasts a good amount of time as well. It was just really hard to find, and I can understand why it sold out. That is a beautiful color. The next one I got is from Tower 28, and this one also came from America because we do not sell Tower 28 in New Zealand. Of course we don't. This is the ShineOn Jelly Lips in Coconut, and I picked Coconut because I can't remember, there were quite a few ones that I wanted to get, but I could only really like realistically get one. I always try to get one of new brands. I've never tried anything from Tower 28 because like what if I got 5 colors and I didn't like them? That would just be dumb. So I got Coconut because I thought it would be the one that was easiest. Okay, this one looks really similar to the Sephora one, but it's a little bit more orange toned. So I can definitely tell the difference between the two. It's slightly deeper, slightly more orangey, and it's slightly more shiny as well. This one feels a little bit more like the lip oils where it has that slip to it. And it's not particularly sticky. I think that this one is really lovely to wear and it leaves my lips feeling fairly moisturized throughout the day. This is actually the one that I have been wearing today anyway, and it lasted a good 3 hours on me this morning, and that was through morning tea. So I had a coffee and something to eat at morning tea as well at school. I am the teacher at school, not the student, if you are new, and I really love it. So I was wearing a tan jumper today over the top of the burgundy. So this was a little bit more like my neutral color. Not too pink, not too anything. And I love this one as well. I would absolutely love to get more of the Tower 28 next time someone I know goes to America, or whenever they start selling in New Zealand. We just got Glossier, so I have hopes, but they're not strong hopes. The lucky last is from Romand, Just As the Sun Goes Down. Thank you so much. This is one of the Glasting Water Tints, and I included this one in here because it is a glossy finish. This is from the, I think this is the Hanbok collection, but I'm not 100% sure, but it is the shade number 10, Chia Beige, and this is the deepest one and the most likely to stain. So this is what this one looks like, and this is why I think of it as a gloss rather than anything else. However, it will stain the lips. So this is so cute. It is one of the last Romand ones that I kept because I had other colors that they were just not just the right color. So I ended up keeping this one, and it's matching matte tint as well, and I absolutely adore it. I actually like to layer this one as well, so I can put one of those slightly lighter glosses on top just for like a little bit of lightness, but it looks beautiful with these deeper tones like the burgundy shirts and the navies. and things like that that I wear as well. And this one is very thin. It definitely does stain the lips as well, so I think when I take this one off, it's probably going to be stained, fortunately. Yeah, which just means that I have to do the tints next week. Sorry, not the tints, the lip balms. So we have all of the, I've got a lot of lip balms to go through, so I definitely want to make sure my lips are not stained because a lot of them are very light. So these are all of the lip glosses that I own at the moment, and I absolutely love all of them. I would definitely repurchase them apart from potentially the DIOR. I do like it, I just don't think I buy more because they are very expensive and I don't think that they're that much better than everything else. So thank you guys all so much for watching this little review, and I will see you in the next one.